All right, boys and girls, we're going to go ahead and talk about the letter Y a little bit today. All right, now, it's been kind of crazy in our readers when we've seen the letter Y. Now, when we were first learning our letters of our alphabet, remember when we were talking about the letter Y? And we said that it made the y sound, and we pretended to eat some yogurt. Remember? Yogurt. And we had some other Y words. Can you think of some words that start with Y that make that y sound? Can you think of some? Maybe yes? Maybe yard? Can everybody yawn? Go, oh. I see somebody yawn, always makes me yawn. Yarn. Yarn and yawn. Boy, those sound close, don't they? Mommy might knit. Grandma might crochet with something called yarn. So that sounded really close to yawn. Yep. Yes. Different yesterday. Y words that say yeah. Well, today I want to talk about Y, but we've noticed a lot in our reader that sometimes that Y says I, and sometimes it's making the long E sound, all right? Sometimes it says I, sometimes it says E. Now, at the beginning of the words, we're still seeing that yeah, like those words we just mentioned. But we also know it can say I and E. So what I thought today, I would see if you can help me sort it. Can you say sorted? And I'm going to need some help. I'm going to need some help of where to put the Y when it says E and Y when it says I. So I'm going to say the word, and I want you to say, does it sound like an I or does it sound like an E? E-I. All right, and then I'm going to take my marker and I'll write it on the correct side. All right, so I'm going to need your help. So listen to me say the word. You ready? The word is happy. Starts with an H, but at the end is a Y. All right, so let me get, and I will write it so that you can see the happy, the H sound makes happy. Happy. What sound does that make, boys and girls? I bet you're saying it super fast. All right. It's going to make the E sound. Happy. It's a Y, but it sounds like an E. Good job. All right. Let's try another one. Spy. Spy. All right. It starts with an S. Spy, but it's a Y. Spy. What's that sound? I or E? You guys are probably much faster than Miss Paris. Spy would be the Y that says I. All right, let's try another one. You ready? And you guys know this word because we have tricky words. Tricky. The tricky. Tricky. Does a Y sound like long E or long I? Tricky. I bet you're already saying it. It makes a long E sound. All right, so far, long E, happy, tricky. Long I, so far we got spy. Good job. All right, that E sound or that I sound is what we're listening for. You ready? The fla, and the Y at the end. Fly. Very good. The fla, we know that blend. Fly. What's it sound like, boys and girls? I or E? Fly. You should be saying an I. Good job. Fly. All right. I bet you got your listening on, ears on. Make sure they're cranked up. You ready? My. The M says the sound, but the Y sounds like what, boys and girls? My. You should be saying a long I. Good job. Let's see what we have so far on our sorted out. Happy, tricky, spy, fly, my. Good job. All right. Let's see if we can try another one. You ready? Listen up. Sandy. Sandy. Long I, long E. Sandy. All right, you should be saying long E, Sandy. All right, looks like we're 3 and 3. Happy, tricky, Sandy, spy, fly, my. Long E, long I. All right, let's try another one. You guys are really good at this. We're going to see if we can fit them all on here. So it might make you hungry if I call this a French fry. There's our FR, fra. I, the Y's not saying yeah. What's it saying? Long E, long I, fry. Good job. It's saying the long I sound, fry. Spy, fly, my, fry. You see the difference? Fra and fla. All right, good job. Let's see. I or E. Got those ears cranked up. What am I going to do? Let's see. When something's really little, we say it's tiny. Tiny. There's the T. The Y says tiny. What is that sound you're hearing? Crank those ears. Tiny. You should be saying long E. Very good. Tiny. Good job. All right. Can we do a few more? All right. You're doing a great job. Let's try. When we laugh at something, we say it's funny. Funny. The Y is going to sound like, what sound? Long E. Funny. Good job. Funny. Happy, tricky, sandy, tiny, funny. For our long E. All right, I've got 2 more. Let's see where we're going to end up with. You ready? The first one, dra, dra, dra. Dra, that's a D, I know. Look at that. Dra, I, dry. You guys know that is a long I sound. Dry. Very good. Dry. The opposite of wet is dry. All right. Good job. All right. One more. We're going to see. Do you think it's I or E? You ready? Icky. Icky. The Y sounds like what? Sticky. Sounds like long E. Good job. Hopefully you had your ears cranked up and you heard all that. So let's see what we ended up with our sorted out. Y says E, Y says I. Say these with me. Happy, tricky, sandy, tiny, funny, sticky. See how that Y made the long E? And over here, spy, fly, my, fry, dry, making long I. I bet you could think some more, boys and girls. If you can think of one, can you say it? Maybe you know another one that makes a long E or a long I. We have people's names in our classroom that when we have those names that end with the letter, sometimes you will hear it and it's like, it's got a Y. It sounds like it should make that sound. But think about Lily. Lily, you have a Y at the end of your name. It doesn't make the Y sound. Lily, what's it sound like? Yeah, sounds like a long E at the end of your name, doesn't it? So we do see that sometimes in people's names. So great job. All right, page 155, 156. We're looking through. We're going to say these pictures together. Trap, bone, teeth, leg, the red arrows giving you a clue, jet, shell, belt, tape, pie, seat, crib, bath. All right, so the pictures, and this time you don't have to mark the vowels, you don't have to circle any special sounds. All you have to do is read the words and circle the one that names the picture. Now, if you need to mark the vowels, that's okay. But super easy today. Read them and circle is all you have to do on that. All right, on the back, though, it's a little different today. On the back, the directions tell you to circle the special sounds and mark the vowels. There's also a story to read, and they started off with you reading that. Jack's trip There, I circled the TR, the short I, and you have to read the story. It's going to be about two boys. You can already tell a little bit here, but there's some details. You're going to read the story, and then today you have to draw a picture to go with the story. But you're going to have to read this first. And you do need to be careful because there's some color words, and after you draw the picture, you need to know what colors to color. All right? And I think if you look here, you're going to see some big clues on this airplane. It's going to give you clues. But you get to read the story and then draw a picture to go with it. And if you draw one of these in the picture, make sure you use the color words that's mentioned. All right, so pretty easy. No need to mark the vowels, circle special sounds. All you have to do is circle. But today you get to read, you get to draw and color. And remember, we do detail, we use our area, we don't make one little bitty picture. We need to make sure that we use our whole area. All right, so we can work on that. All right, can you do that and do your very, very best on that? All right, also, no math page today. All right, so just take a break from your numbers and your add them up and your subtraction, and we won't have a math page today. All right, so hope you have a great weekend. Work hard on your work so that you stay caught up, read in your reader, and we'll get back work on Monday. So have a great weekend.